let's jump right into a classic point of confusion for pretty much every Java developer at some point: the difference between throw and throws. They look almost identical, but trust me, they do completely different jobs. Let's clear this up once and for all. So think about this for a second. Most of the time, we're just waiting for the system to tell us something went wrong. But what if your own logic catches the error first? What if you want to manually trigger an exception right then and there? And on top of that, how do you give a heads up to other developers, or even your future self, that a particular method is a little risky? How do you say, hey, if you use this, you better be prepared for a potential problem? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. By the end of this short explainer, you're going to have a rock-solid, crystal-clear understanding of these two keywords and exactly how they fit into Java's exception handling world. All right, let's grab our first tool from the toolbox, the throw keyword. I want you to think of throw as the action word. It's what you use when you want to actively, manually make an exception happen. So the throw keyword goes inside a method's body. Its whole job is to stop everything in its tracks and shout, hey, something went wrong right here, right now. And you always follow it with a brand new exception object to tell everyone exactly what that problem is. And check this out, this is it in action. Our code does a simple check on the age. When that check fails, we don't just print a message. Nope, we actively throw a new exception. We are literally creating an error condition because our program's logic demands it. Okay, now let's pivot to our second tool, throws. If throw is the action of launching the exception, think of throws as the warning sign you post on the door. You see, the throws keyword is part of the method's signature, that very first line where you define it. It doesn't actually throw anything itself. It's just a declaration. It tells the Java compiler and anyone reading your code, just a heads up, this method might throw one of these specific exceptions. So when a method like this one declares that it throws an IO exception, it's basically signing a contract. It means any other piece of code that calls this read file method is now forced to deal with that potential error. It makes your code way safer because potential problems simply cannot be ignored. Okay, time for the side-by-side comparison. Honestly, understanding the difference between doing something and just warning about it is the absolute key to mastering these two. This table lays it all out, nice and simple. Just look at the differences in purpose, placement, and usage. Throw is inside the method. Throws is in the method's signature. Throw launches one specific exception object. Throws can declare a whole list of exception types. This right here is your cheat sheet. And this example shows them working together perfectly. The throw keyword is the action. It's the lightning bolt that actually creates the problem. The throws declaration up top is the warning sign communicating that this might happen. One acts, the other warns. So why does Java even have this system? Why force us to declare exceptions? Well, it's all about making our programs more robust and predictable. Let's look at the fundamental rule that makes this all work. So here's the golden rule in Java, at least for what we call checked exceptions. You have two choices, and only two. You either deal with the problem right then and there by wrapping it in a try-catch block, or you declare it with throws, which basically passes the responsibility up to whatever method called yours. What you can't do is just ignore it. This flowchart shows you exactly what's happening behind the scenes. When an exception is thrown, the Java virtual machine stops and asks a very simple question. Is this being handled? If the answer is yes, because there's a catch block waiting, great, the program continues. But if the answer is no, the JVM brings the entire program to a screeching halt. That's why this is so important. And this leads us to the #1 rookie mistake. People think that adding throws to a method somehow handles the exception. It doesn't. It does the opposite. It's the programming equivalent of saying, not my problem. You're just kicking the can down the road, making someone else deal with it. All right, enough of me talking. The best way to make this stuff stick is to actually do it. So let's have a little fun with a quick challenge. Go ahead and pause this explainer for a moment. Open up your favorite code editor and write a simple method. It should take an integer as a parameter. In the method signature, declare that it throws an illegal argument exception. Then, inside the method, if that number is negative, I want you to throw a new instance of that exception. Ready? Give it a try. Okay, if you only remember one single thing from our time together today, please let it be this. This is the core idea that makes it all click into place. It's this simple. Throw is used to generate an exception. It's the action. It's what makes the problem happen. Throws is used to declare that a method might generate an exception. It's the announcement. One creates, the other communicates. This is the mantra. Throw creates the problem, throws communicates it. If you can burn that into your brain, you will never mix these two up again. And that's a wrap on throw versus throws. In our next explainer, we're going to take this to the next level by learning how to create our own custom exception classes to make our error handling even smarter. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.